This is a vintage piece of peripheral audio equipment. I got this at the auction along with that Sansui amp and some other equipment, so not a lot of money into it at all. I tested it and I couldn't get it to work, and so I ran off an owner's manual and put it up for sale for $100, and it sold pretty quickly for parts or repair. I acquired a number of cap guns not long ago, and in it was some of these ammunition for the cap guns. These are 12-shot ring caps for a particular type of cap gun. And I did a little research, and there's plenty of these up there for sale on eBay. And I spent an afternoon putting all the different kinds of caps up for sale, and nearly half of them have been taken down by eBay because apparently these are not authorized by them to sell. But these sold. 3 of them went for $30. Another one of these X-Mod remote control cars sold. This one came with a body kit. It's for a Infiniti. This is a G35 Infiniti for car aficionados. And I took a best offer from $89 down to $80 for this. Still have about a half a dozen of these to go. This is a brochure for the 1964 lineup of Finola consoles and record players. Finola is a company that made these out of Rochester, Minnesota, not that far from here. And I got this when I purchased this particular one. I'm still working on this one to get it ready for sale. Their most famous one is probably this one. This goes for a lot of money. But just this 2-page brochure went for $25. This hardcover book is by Carl Jung, Man and His Symbols. It's a second edition printed in '69. Pretty good shape. And this sold for $30. So if you find a Carl Jung book, A Man and His Symbols, pick it up. Some more HO gauge train cars, tankers, sold. And it was kind of funny, the buyer messaged me first and asked if I would raise the price from $29.99 to $30 because he had a $10 coupon or something from eBay on any order of $30 or more. So I sent him back an offer of $30 and he bought them right away. This typewriter is an Adler Model J5 in white. It was made in Germany, and I found it at a garage sale with the case for about $5, and it worked just fine. It's been up for sale for about 4 or 5 months, and it finally sold for $180. I like these kind of sales. I saw this box of tapes at an estate sale on the second day, just last Saturday. It was marked $3, so I got it for $1.50. And I noticed that there was just one missing, so there was only 5 tapes in there. But I've got a whole bunch of extra micro cassette tapes laying around. But I didn't have a TDK blank tape, but I did have a TDK micro cassette head cleaning tape. So I put that in there instead and listed it for $25. And not 5 minutes later it sold. I see bike helmets at garage sales all the time, but they're usually pretty common. This one is special. It's a Specialized brand, and it's in pretty good shape. So I thought it's worth a couple dollars to give it a try. I've sold other vintage bike helmets for good money. And this one I found over the summer, so it's taken quite a while to sell. But it sold for $25. This is a Schmidt beer hat. It's a very well-known brand in Minnesota. I used to drink it as a teenager, back when the age of consumption was 18. Then I moved out to New Jersey and lived there for a while, and there's a Schmidt's beer with an S. Completely different. This one's all dirty on the bill, but otherwise not too bad a shape. and it's sold to someone in Minnesota for $20. This is a Tascam digital tape recording system, audio tape. Uses a special kind of cassette. And this just came along with some other stereo equipment I bought. I don't have any money into it, and it doesn't work. It lights up, but comes up with an error code. But it's still sold for $90. Hiking on the ski trails, and look at what we found. It was worth it. Right, boy?